My new neighbor tried to get me evicted for walking too loud, so I turned my apartment into a 2 a.m. workout studio just for him. I moved into my apartment 3 months ago, and everything was peaceful, until Blake moved in downstairs. At first, dude seemed chill. He helped me carry groceries once, said hi in the hall, even smiled occasionally, but apparently that was just his final form before he evolved into the noise Nazi trademark. It started off with him complaining about my footsteps. Now, I weigh like 120 pounds, wear slippers, and tiptoe like I'm in a haunted house. But apparently me walking to the fridge at 8 p.m. was just too much for the delicate ears of Sir Blake. I found a passive-aggressive note taped to my door. Some of us work early shifts and need quiet after 7 p.m. Okay, 7 p.m.? What am I, a bat? I ignored it because it was absurd. But then he started banging on his ceiling every time I did literally anything. Making coffee at 7 a.m., bang, bang, bang. Watching Netflix at regular volume, bang. Taking a shower, guess what? Bang. Things escalated on a Tuesday when my friend Emma came over for dinner. We were just chilling on the couch, casually talking, not even being loud. Blake starts hitting his ceiling so hard the floor shakes. Emma literally jumped and spilled wine on her jeans. I was pissed and embarrassed. So the next day, I decided to be a responsible adult and go talk to the guy. I knocked on his door, and the second he opened it, he launched into a full-on rant about how I was the worst neighbor in the building and needed to learn respect. Tried to explain myself, but he cut me off, saying he was going to the manager. 2 days later, boom, Janet, the building manager, calls me. We've received multiple noise complaints about your unit. Yeah, from Blake and only Blake. But she acted like I was hosting raves every night with glow sticks and DJ Snake. I told her I'm just living my life and literally tiptoeing, but she said she has to take all complaints seriously. Then she told me Blake submitted a recording. I listened. It was literally just the sound of me walking and my TV at grandma volume. But Janet warned me, one more complaint and we'll begin eviction proceedings. And that's when I realized this dude was straight up trying to kick me out. So I did what any sane, slightly petty person would do. I weaponized my lease agreement. Turns out, quiet hours are only from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Blake had been whining about stuff I was doing at totally legal hours. Even better. Filing false complaints can get him evicted too. But I figured before I dropped the legal hammer, I'd have a little fun. Blake said he works at 6 a.m., which means he's probably asleep by 9 p.m. That gave me the perfect time slot. Enter my 2 a.m. chaos routine. Every night at 2 a.m., I set an alarm, roll out of bed, and start my workout for one, petty edition. Step 1, strap on my heaviest boots. Step 2, 10 minutes of jumping jacks. Step 3, rearrange furniture like I'm filming an HGTV episode. Slide a chair here, coffee table there. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Step 4, at 2:30 I practice my violin. I'm learning Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and I am god-awful at it, like cats fighting in a blender level bad. Still, Lise says I'm allowed to play instruments until 10 p.m. and after 7 a.m., but not one word about 2:30 a.m. furniture shuffling. So I keep it soft, barely a whisper, still enough to be annoying. At 3 a.m., it's burpee time. Burpees, mountain climbers, push-ups. My Fitbit is thriving, and every time Blake bangs on his ceiling, I bang right back. 2 can play the percussion game, Blake. Of course, he complained to Janet again. She called me, sounding exhausted. I calmly explained I was operating 100% within the lease, and even offered to show her timestamps and logs of my activities. She got very quiet and said she'd look into it. Apparently, she did some digging and found out that Blake had filed complaints against the last 3 upstairs neighbors too. All of them had moved out. Janet was not pleased. Blake's little eviction campaign completely backfired. I still live here. I still do my 2 a.m. stretches on occasion just for fun, but mostly, I just walk around in my slippers whenever I want because, you know, I pay rent too.